World Bank has bad news for Tinubu's incoming government. Welcome to the news, and please subscribe to our channel to get notified when we post hot juicy news updates. Please click on the notification bell. The incoming government has been told to buckle up for the daunting challenges it would encounter in office after its inauguration. The unsevered piece of news for Tinubu, for the president-elect, Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, is coming from the World Bank, which urged the new administration to brace up for the challenges. According to the World Bank, the incoming administration in Nigeria will face weak economic growth and policy challenges this year. The World Bank unfolded the gloomy look for the country in its latest Africa's Pulse report for April 2023, published on Wednesday, predicting a 2.8% economic growth for Nigeria in 2023. This new projection is lower than 2.9% earlier projected in the bank's Global Economic Prospects report that was published in January this year. Part of the report read, and I quote, "The growth recovery in Nigeria for 2023, 2.8% is still fragile as all production remains subdued and the new administration faces many policy challenges." It is also noted that Nigeria was underperforming on long-term growth rates due to weakening performance, especially in the non-oil activity and weak oil production. The report read, in Nigeria, oil production picked up in late 2022 thanks to improved security that has so far prevented further oil theft. However, production remains below the Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries and its allies, OPEC, quota. Non-oil economic activity remained weak as agriculture and industrial sectors experienced a rapid increase in the cost of energy and raw materials that were magnified by weaker naira in the foreign exchange market. The World Bank also commented on the CBN's cashless policy, which weighed on economic activities. The report noted that the demonetization efforts that started in mid-December are weighing on economic activity. The Stanbic IBTC Bank PMI contracted to 44.7 in February 2023 from 53.5 in January 2022 as business output and new orders were sharply affected by cash shortages. Okay, they tell us say make una brace up. This is not just the report for the federal government alone, but for the whole of Nigeria. Make una do waiting, make una brace up. The days to come is not going to be. It is not going to be. What's it called? It's not going to be all rosy. Because before now, I've said it before. Somebody who is coming back here, somebody is coming here. The person, yeah. Somebody is coming. Going to rent the country, the person, the basic way they don't eat ground for this person. At the point, I'm saying, at the person coming, those people who are trying to come in, who are wanting to come in, I hope they understand what they are coming in to see. I hope they understand what they are coming in to do. When a criminal is controlling a weak economy, I wonder what will happen to the mega resources. For those that is supporting Tinubu to rule this country, cause of tribalistic way, they cry most when the time comes. Sorry for Nigeria. Let them go and hide all the money in the world. You will ruin Nigeria. Hide? This country has been bastardized by Buhari and the All Progressive Congress government. You must pay one way or the other. The incoming government, while the drug baroness in Paris receiving treatment. Soon, Paris doctor will transfer him to London. Incurable disease is bad. Why not do like this? What it concern them, they don't even understand what in World Bank they talk. If World Bank no borrow them money, China go borrow them. If China no borrow them, Putin where then they look for African friends go borrow them. Even them, ready VTO meet anybody, French club, India, etc. Now only borrow be their solution. And the thing is, actually, they're not doing anything to even clear out the debts. The thing is, all this money that have been borrowed, do you know that they have not been able to generate something to clear this debt off? There's a kind of money you borrow and you'll be like, you don't borrow to, let's say for instance now, you don't borrow to pay your house rent. Why? Because instead of you to borrow to pay your house rent, it is better you borrow to fund your business. If you are somebody who is already a business person, or you borrow to go into business. I am telling you. Why? Because it's what I call a capital. It's a capital kind of investment. You're borrowing to create revenue so that you can actually service, that particular debt. You can pay up. But this one, with the way they are borrowing, they have not, even the railway they borrowed to even work on. The railway not being bandits they attack for that particular rail. They frustrate their plans. You understand? They are not doing anything to clear the debt. And I keep asking myself, all those things are what I sit down and ask myself, how do these people how they want you scope? Everybody know they even look at any other thing apart from oil. Nobody wants to, get their hands dirty, get to work so that Nigeria will be able to service some part of its debts. Okay. Tinubu in all sincerity survived as governor of Lagos State for 8 years without federal allocation. This opened up ideas behind Lagos Ranger Room today of robust tax system and judicial system, though its proper utilization is another discourse. My point is, we will beautifully survive with Tinubu as everything will be taxed and levy and fine. God will help us. Okay, Musa, go and ask your Tinubu, if not for the magnanimity of the Igbo resident. Oh my goodness. Why? Why are you bringing tribe into this thing? Why? Kai. Okay. May Almighty Allah support the next government. All we need is prayer. My dear, it is not only prayer we need though. We need people who are sincerely, genuinely concerned about Nigeria and will do all it takes. Will get their hands dirty. When I mean get to work to make sure this country does not collapse on our hands. That is what we need. Not prayers, not just prayers. You cannot pray everything into action. There are times where you have to, get up and do something. Okay. Which prayer you guys will suffer for under 8 years? Experienced councillors. He has done it earlier when he was starved by the PDP regime by Obasanjo for good 8 years. Lagos State was making 600 million yearly as revenue. He came in and started generating 45 billion naira annually with allocations from government from the center. Let's give him support, and I pray God in His mercy will strengthen him. Well, me, I know that there's a lot of ground. Like I said, if somebody comes in with a mindset of he wants to really do something, not necessarily I want to come and loot. Sincerely, things are going to be better. Sincerely, things are really going to be easier. Things are going to be way, way easier if they take their mind, off enjoyment but coming to work. Things, to be able to work out things. Alright. This is the more reason why we need competent leader like Tinubu. He has done it before. He will do it again. When there is no allocation from federal government of Obasanjo, then Tinubu fix the Lagos economy, then he's a God-chosen leader. Alright. Okay, on those notes, we've come to the end of the news. So thank you for tuning in to listen. And so I come your way next time. Enjoy the rest of your day.